going against the Cardinals, 0-7 Cardinals. The boys 4-3, trying to fight for a spot in the playoffs. As you already know, the NFC is amazingly good.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They begin with a run by Davis. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Second down, Murray sets to throw.
Nice.
David Johnson here on the catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
It's my fault.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll toss to Davis. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
At the 29-yard line. Come on, set. Check your arm. Check my 21. You got nothing there. You got nothing.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
That shit out your hand.
Kirk complete.
Holding.
And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking
holding
backwards.
like that, man. Stop holding. Stop holding. Stop holding.
Okay. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Be smart, don't be a retard.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points,
the light on?
They won't turn that down at all.
Oh, don't worry about that. I ain't worry about no lights. Right.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Play smart now.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run with Marshall. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Tackle made there by Zach Brown. Now a give right side. It's Marshall. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Excuse me.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd and 9, Murray completes it to Davis. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
My fault, bro. I bumped you.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey. 43. Check. 43.
On 2nd and 9, Jones, and able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
We go. 60 or. General West. Hey, Zoo. 43 now. 43 is the mic. I'm scared. Zoo.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
That's the Madden stuff you have to worry about.
Baker
Stuff
with
like
a
that.
pick.
No real
score. Touchdown.
That's the Madden
Cardinals.
stuff you could lose a game over. Stuff like that.
Make it back-to-back
Niggas
weeks
can beat
now
you
with a
like
pick
that.
6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season,
No matter how good you
it's been
are,
a big
shit
year,
like that
let alone
make you
back-to-back
lose.
weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play
Worry,
cards
I'm
against this
gonna
guy in
score
the
though.
locker
Get
room.
back in the league.
So they throw the pick
This
6.
game's
They'll get
terrible.
another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Don't get me wrong, it's doable. It can happen, but When it happens like 3 times, you know it's the game.
The Giants offense
Only
at the
touchdown he
line,
got
ready
was
to
that.
begin
See
their
what I'm
next
saying?
drive.
That's why I be saying, man. These niggas can't beat me, man.
Hey, Jet. Ready?
Jones now throwing after the interception. It's complete to Hopkins. Touchdown, Giants. DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd and 7, Murray.
Jesus Christ, he burnt the shit out of Baker.
Inside the 25.
Woo!
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
He burnt the shit
Well,
out
partner,
of
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Murray now on 1st down. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch the slant. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Tighten up.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
I know what that means. What he doing?
Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
57's the mic.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Back to the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery.
Playing good for somebody that's 0-7.
To get a ball in there.
Yeah, when
This
that
ain't no
field
0-7
shrinks for those
play,
safeties,
yeah.
it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It
That's
certainly
not a
is. They
0-7
end up
playing
taking
right
up
now.
extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes out of bounds.
Let's go. He 99 for a reason.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Should have let me keep going.
Ready, break. Switch up. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Now.
They'll run on first down.
Come on, he just bounced right off of you. Like, you ain't even do nothing.
Average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Coleman, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh,
David
Lord,
Johnson on his way. The 30. 10. And he will score.
He got a pick 6 and a run back. Winning.
He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. As his guys are back within a single score.
Here we go.
That was a special return.
And I'm going to score before the half.
Because he's
he ain't get the ball and score again.
He has to have that approval.
He ain't going to win off of shit like that, bro. You got to score on offense, bro.
But let's be honest.
You score on offense, that's when I'm worried. You can't even score on offense.
I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct.
Can't even score on offense. Let's go. I'll be worried when you score on offense. Let's go, Dougie Fresh.
If I'm wrong, sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now a throw here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Good.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. This one complete to Coleman. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Look at me. Zip.
From the gun, Jones. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Giants are once again going to retake the lead. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this team knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
And he might get a turnover touchdown right now. Not worried about guys that can't move the ball on me, bro. You can move the ball on me and not be predictable and worried.
This is fielded a couple yards
Dot me up and shit, I'm worried. You getting a run back, tip drill, touchdown.
Yards as they get this only back to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, I'm calling you back, bro.
Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Flushed out right. Now he's got a man. Complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. All right, Coach, thank you. And we
score
welcome
again.
Everyone back for
Something late. Something late. Something late.
Ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Wrong button.
Handle any adjustments. Double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh my God! Come on, man! Don't start this. Come on! I pressed the wrong button, man. My fucking finger slipped on the wrong button. Look, that's why he threw it like that.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week.
Fuck.
Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block.
Bro, you can't run on me, bro.
That worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone.
Crazy now.
This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Check the outs. Check the outs. Check the outs.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And to the tight end here,
What type of route is that? Then he just went in the inside and then went outside.
15 he goes. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
Ready. 57. Mike 57. It's our time. It's our time.
A first down carry for Davis. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
2-possession game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I smell fear in that offense.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
Right in my face.
As his guys are back within a single score. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that
lucky
happening.
jumpies.
But they found the opening and
Not gonna win like that, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's get down this field, score. Come on.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Because
last time, one-play interception.
Can't
so
stop
this
us,
offense,
guys.
they
We're
should
just
be fresh.
unstoppable.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
All in your arms.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
It's too easy.
58, come on. 58, come on.
Jones throwing again. That's caught by his
Look at this.
tight
Look
end
at
over
this.
here.
Come on, man.
Football. The ball comes out.
Hey, he was down, bro. He was down. Can we get the
And they take over. They'll set up
down?
shop
Boom.
at the 46-yard
Down.
line.
Come on, yeah.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before
Jeez,
the ball was
Lord.
coughed up.
Just
And they
you
also wanted to
trying
make
so
sure that
hard,
the ball
man.
was possessed as they were going through, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And here's Marshall. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Hey, Charlie.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. He's going to let it go deep, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Corey Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Rosas true blue on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I see what type of reads he doing. It's a good scheme, but I'm gonna stop him.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Y'all see that?
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player
Flicker is
in
on.
all phases, whether he's going upfield,
X
coming
factor.
underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
After the sack on 1st down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I'm close on. Check.
Murray now. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And taken right at the 35. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 or.
On 1st down, it's Marshall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey. Go.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is Shepard on the catch. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Jones. And a catch made by Hopkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing,
right
slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. T.J. Logan, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise.
Man, you gotta have
that's one of the words you've taught me.
offense, man. You got
They
no
just got
offense.
it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the
Got
3rd
two
quarter.
touchdowns.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that
Tit drill,
slowly but
pick
surely.
6.
You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So
And a
you
run
really
back.
give yourself an advantage.
Come on,
And
bro.
he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Mike, right there in the middle, 55. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Mike 55, Mike 55.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. And that is incomplete.
Oh,
The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
This is brought in at the 21. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready? 50, plant.
Shit, they're going to probably come out with a new superpower called returner.
They'll run on 1st down. Marshall. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down.
Oh,
let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 13.
False start.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
They basically
and a
gave
movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now Murray. Safarian Jenkins has it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. I call it no gain there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
You better do that,
this
boy.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Murray now. Perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Like a fumble or some crazy dope, crazy shit.
Check, Mike 21, Mike.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting.
He ain't even doing no, like, real reads or nothing. He's just throwing it up, hoping that a ability or get lucked up. Like, I don't think it's suck. Don't do no reads, no real plays. Just throw it up.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point.
Yeah, see
this
why
is
you're on
3rd
7.
and 14.
What happened to the shit that you was doing in the beginning? You was playing good in the beginning.
Murray with a 3rd and long. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back They can pick up any...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
To try again after the sack, Murray. There he goes left side, and he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it. Rosas, true blue on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Knock them out.
The defense gets in the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. This is Marshall.
Told y'all figure something out, Scott.
For one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Well, you just chew the clock and nil. Call it a day. What you doing here?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Throw caught here by Bird. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
I think if he wasn't there, it probably would have been a pick.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on.